Hello dear wisdom seekers, welcome to Soul Seeking Wisdom. Myself Parvi Agarwal, who is a writer and an author, and today I take this moment to share this beautiful day with you because finally, after a wait of more than a week, I have with me the physical copy of my very own book, Descending Ascension. I cannot express what I feel right now. I might have expressed the world in this book, but this feeling is unparalleled. So just look at this book, how beautiful it looks, how beautiful it feels in the hands of its author. And so I'm going to talk about this book a little, the story of this book, the plot of this book, etc. But first I'm going to talk about the cover page of this book. So Descending Ascension, When Soul Awakens, Illusions Die. This cover page is very metaphorical, and if you're someone who buys books on the basis of cover page, let me tell you why you should buy my book, because this cover page actually represents the story somehow. Because you see a staircase here which is hidden amidst the greenery around. So staircases represent ascension, and this story is about Lavender, who is a teenager, and she is working on herself, her life, her thoughts, emotions, etc. She meditates to connect with herself, etc. And all of this is being done because she wants to ascend, because she wants to know her soul, know the source, connect with the source, and just raise herself spiritually to meet the source, to meet the God. And that's the primal underlying crux of the book. But this book is also about how she interacts with her family. She comes to know a lot about herself, her family's past, the karmic cycles, etc, etc, etc. So this is the initial plot. But hey, can life be expressed in a plot? I refuse to say yes. And that is why life is an experience. And so is this book. This book is an experience because it caresses poetry, clads itself with philosophy. These pages would somehow make you slip in trance. Trust me, whenever I'm opening any single page of this book, I have something written in italics, which is a beautiful quotation which makes you look at the wall for an hour and then think that what that quote said. So yeah, this is a beautiful book. Trust me, I'm not saying it because this is my book. It's genuinely a beautiful book as a reader as well. Something which makes this book very distinct from any other book that I have read is that, this book is having diary entries of the protagonist. Now, you would have read books which are diary entries compiled into a book. You would have read books wherein there is a protagonist, and that protagonist is basically expressing their feelings or thoughts. But have you ever read a book wherein the protagonist also writes diary entries, and you get to read those diary entries in order to know that what that protagonist thinks of themselves? This is what the book is about. I mean, it's not all about it, but this is something which is included in this book. You will find letters written from someone to someone. You will find diary entries, notes, and quotations written in italics. You will find a whole world inside this book, and trust me when I say this, if you read this book, you are never going to regret it. I am not even overestimating my book at this time, because this book has been written with a lot of energy. Energy is the perfect word here. And that's a living, breathing document which makes you meditate. If you do not believe in meditation, this is a living, breathing document which makes you feel a lot more than you generally do. It makes you see life, see world in a very different light. And again, what makes this book very distinct and special is that you get to see the protagonist with your lens, with my description, with her own description, and with respect to other people who are involved in the story. And no, I'm not burdening you with multiple POVs, come on. This is about the fragmentation of a soul into different bodies and a soul observing another soul. Oh my god, it is beautiful. You have to read this. This is a really poetic book. This is a really thought-provoking book. It will make you discover the parts of your own self which might have been forgotten. And this, frankly speaking, this is based on the spiritual truths. This story is fiction, agreed. It's a work of fiction completely, but the feelings, the emotions, the philosophies, they all come from an intuitive heart. And okay, so I think I should close off my video here. I will scream for an hour or so about having a physical copy of this book in my hands. Do check this book out, and I am definitely sure you're going to love this book. You just have to read one page of this book and you'll fall in love with it. That's my guarantee, author's guarantee about her own book. Because trust me, I am the author. I've read this book, 10 times by now? Editing, re-editing. But every single time I read it, it does not fail to astonish me. It's like I am reading somebody else's work and then just figuring out so much more about my own self with every single read. So yeah, that's mystic and esoteric. And the most cute part, that's me. That's me sitting in this book. Oh my god, I love the fact that I am in this book. Anyway, so yeah, again, do check this book out. As always, keep seeking wisdom. This day is written in golden words in my life. That's how happy I am. I hope you're happy too. And yeah, keep seeking wisdom. Bye bye.